right. So, okay. Testing, one, two, whatever. All right. So, hello everyone. Today, um, this video is not meant to be sad or nothing. It is just something I've been, been planning to do for the longest time now, and that is I will officially stop making videos with my voice in it. Now you probably wondering, well, why you gonna do that? Like, what's the motive? What's going on and stuff like that? It's because of two major factors. Okay, there's two major factors. So before we get into this, though, I'm just letting you know that at the end of the day, it's not like I'm gonna stop talking. Like, oh, I won't stop talking to my subscribers. I won't stop talking to people in general. It's not that. So it's not that. You don't have to worry about that. I still will be commenting. I still will be answering DMs, whatever, helping people in the Discord, stuff like that, whatever, blah blah. I still will be doing that. It's just that the only thing I will be doing is just, do everything, I guess, in text or whatever. Like I said, the two major reasons why is because number one, for a while now, if it hasn't been noticeable by now, I have GERD. I had to clarify this much earlier than I thought. I thought everybody already knew this, but apparently not. The reason why I had to clarify this is because of the second reason, which we'll get to that soon. But yes, for a while now, I've been dealing with GERD. GERD, if you don't know what it is gastro reflux disease. It is not a joke. I would not wish this on anyone. I've been having this for a pretty long time. Even with lifestyle changes and stuff like that. I had it since I don't even remember when. 2020, 2021. That's when I first had it, and it was hell. I couldn't. It was hard to even. My body was under so much stress. Like, this is not something to play with. I really wouldn't wish this on anyone, not even my worst enemies, because it comes with so many problems that even though I am sort of like in remission right now, like sort of in it because I had it a long time ago, but I still have the effects of it because I was put on PPIs, all the other stuff, whatever. Even though I had diet changes and stuff like that, lifestyle changes, and I've been dieting, still been rough because it's a disease. So even though it passes or it lessens, the symptoms still be there. Well, for me at least. So there's times, I see how I have to take breaths. It's because I have dyspnea from it. So dyspnea is basically because of the acid freaking up your esophagus. It'd be hard to breathe sometimes, literally. Like, you just like see how I'm taking breaths and stuff like that. It's because the esophagus and everything. So this is, and if you don't believe me, just search it up because I know there's a lot of skeptics in this community that don't believe certain shit. If you don't believe me, just search it up. It is real. Because after all, the disease is where the stomach acid washes back into the esophagus and it causes discomfort. A lot of discomfort. That's for sure. And if you don't know with um dyspnea is, I'm gonna tell you the definition of that. So dyspnea is basically where it's like shortness of breath because of GERD. Because this because of the stomach acid sometimes going to the lungs, inflammation, and then sometimes even cause bronchitis too, and results in breathing difficulties. And this often sometimes occurs during sleep too, or sometimes while lying down. And then, of course, because of this, you have to be coughing. For me, I sometimes cough. I've been coughing a lot lately, and on top of that, it always leads to like breathlessness for me. See how I have to keep taking these breaths? It's because of that. So that's one reason why. So that's the main reason why I can't keep doing these videos because I've already been struggling with this. So I can't like so I know before I was able to talk for 50, 40 minutes and that's when I wasn't having those happen to me, but still it would still happen to me at the same time. So eventually it was gonna come to an end where I have to stop making videos involving my voice because hell, there's even times I don't even like talking long periods of times, but I just do. And as of recently, I just haven't been feeling well as well. The second reason is actually just no different from the first. So the reason why I had to clarify things because recently today, as if I wasn't already thinking of making this video and how about I'm not going to talk in my videos anymore, someone left a comment, and this is how my day started too. I woke up to check if maybe there was any comments on the recent video I left. Excuse me, I have to literally burp. Ugh. So I literally in the previous video in the previous video basically someone said, "Oh, why you sound so out of breath in your videos?" He. I was like, when I was remember imagine that's the first thing you see in the morning when you just woke up and looking at your content. Somebody's insulting you and assuming you're like 400, 600, 900 pounds because and that's why you can't breathe. But really, that's not the point. I'm not even a fat ass. But when seeing that comment, I'm like, thank you for. But I'm not mad. Like, I'm not even mad after that. I was just so annoyed because I was like, why is that? Why does that even matter? Because literally the whole point of the video is the lore of the Manhattan Dark Project. But ever since seeing that, I was like, you know what? I gotta thank that person because that gave me an extra boost on why I will no longer be doing these type of videos anyway. Because you know, have not been feeling well, been struggling with GERD, and eventually I was gonna put these to an end anyway because of all of this, and you just added on to it. So thank you, sir, for whoever left that comment because I removed it out of annoyance. I removed that comment out of annoyance because I was just annoyed when I first saw it. But then I was like, you know what? That could be another good reason why I don't want to do this anymore. That actually pushed me to make the video. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time I spoke up. I just made this video already. So yeah, that's another reason why. I feel like when I saw that comment, I was like, yeah, it's time to wrap it up. I'm done speaking. I'm done doing videos with. I'm done. I'm done doing videos involving my voice, especially since I've not been feeling well. Will I ever do them again? Hell no. I will be focusing on my usual MUGEN content that I've always been doing before. MUGEN collection, character releases, and soon there'll be stages. Like stages will be done in a pack though. I won't be doing an individual videos on stages. That wouldn't make any sense. They'll just be in a pack when I have made them. And they'll be showcased in the MUGENs I'll be having. So yeah. So I'll be just doing the regular content. If you're happy about this, hooray. I'm happy about this more than you. Okay, if y'all didn't like hearing my voice, that is fine. Because at the end of the day, I was already insecure about my voice too. So that's like another reason too. That's another reason too why I'm gonna stop doing these videos because I was already insecure about my voice. Because I'm a biological woman. I'm a biological woman, but my voice is like this. Like I sound, feminine in real life, but through audio I sound like a little boy that's trying to sound like a man, or I have that weird deep voice or whatever, which I'm not doing that on purpose. That's just how my voice is. So I already be every time I do videos involving my voice, I have to literally be like, oh, do I have to? But I was raised told that, I was raised, when it comes to the internet, that sometimes people are not going to read a bunch of text on the screen. So that's why I even resorted to talking in tutorials in the first place, because or talking in videos in general, because literally when I'm watching a tutorial, I don't want to give lackluster shit to my subscribers and be like, read the text on the screen. No, I want to actually talk. Even though I don't feel like talking, I need to talk. I feel a need to talk because I feel like that's personally better that way. When someone's talking and they're guiding you and they're telling you what's up. But I'm already done the tutorial department, and I'm just done with this entirely. So yeah, and I know before I fully end this off, I know someone's gonna say, but I checked your bump schedule. You say you're gonna do a follow up on why private characters are not allowed until 25. The thing is, no need. I will sum up that video for you. In that video, I was going to bring up the discussion in AK1 about private characters and those comments I had about it, how people made some good points. But I was going to also say that at the end of the day, they made good points. But I feel like we should make our community more welcoming and helpful to new people, especially aspiring authors, aspiring new authors for the community, so they won't feel the need to hide their shit and make shit private. That's basically it. That was the follow up of the video right there. That's the follow up right there. That's basically what I was gonna say, but it was just gonna be longer and extended, and I was just yap and add all this other stuff in there. So that's basically it. That's all I was gonna say in that video. I was gonna just say, I still think making characters private ain't worth it. I still think people, like I understand why people would do it, but there's other times that people be doing that just to be not toxic. But I do accept certain points where people do it because they feel like they had no choice but to do it because they had to make their shit, because people were stealing their shit and all that other stuff. But like I said, that's why I mentioned we should become more welcoming in the community, more positive in the community, and inspire and encourage new authors, aspiring authors, and even our current authors to keep going and help them and guide them, and then maybe we would not have any more private content. Literally. I'm serious. Because it's to the point where I remember I was talking to my homie Nas. He mentioned one time in my Discord that there's more private characters than public characters, and that's sort of sad. No one should have to feel like or notice that there's more private characters than there's public ones, because MUGEN is a public platform. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically it. That's all I was gonna be saying in that video. I just basically summed it up for y'all. But yeah, sum it up. I'm not talking. I'm not doing any more videos involving my voice. I quit doing those. I'm not bringing those back. I think I already said what I had to say on the Mudge community, the engine, the unpopular. I think I already said everything I need to say. So there's definitely no need to continue this. I'm serious. I'm already sick. I already be tired as hell after I be talking. And yeah, so if y'all happy about this, trust me, I'm happier than you. Because I only did this, like I said, because, you know, I'm not the type to just put a whole bunch of text on the screen and hope your ass read it. So, yeah, I do those videos to spark a discussion. I do those videos to just say something, whatever, and not be typing and putting text. But I think y'all get it by now. So yeah. Next video is gonna be a big ass fighting compilation. And if you're not If you're unsure of what previous video I'm talking about, I will link in the description. So that is all. Thank you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for tolerating my voice even though I'm sick as shit. And thank you for not judging me except for that one person. But hey, that's how it is in this community, and I already said what I had to say on this community. So it is what it is. Have a nice day.